So remember, you will need some light weights. So either dumbbells or water bottles or cans, anything with lightweight, and then water for your water break, and then also a mat or some type of cushion or towel for underneath when we go to the floor for some floor work. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Sammie, thank you for being with us this evening. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Hi guys, thank you for having me. I'm super excited for tonight's workout with you guys. So we are back to adding some weights to our workout, so I'm excited for that. We haven't done that in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and run through the workout with you on my papers, and then we'll get started with our warm-up. All right, so for our warm-up, I have arm circles, jumping jacks, inchworms, and lunges. All right, and then we're going to go into circuit number 1, which is an upper body circuit. So this circuit is going to be mostly on the floor. So we have push-ups, we have seated shoulder press, we have our Superman rows, and we have a core exercise, which is our Russian twist. Now, when we get to this, mostly our seated shoulder press is the only exercise in here that's going to use a weight. And then when we get down to our Russian twist, you guys can choose to add a weight if you want to or not. Okay. Then we have our circuit number 2, which is again another upper body circuit. This one you're going to use weights if you have them in for each of the exercises. So we have front raises, we have lateral or side raises, we have hammer rows, and we have sit-ups, which again, you could add weights or choose to not use weights. Okay, and then we're gonna, once we're done with circuit number 2, we're gonna go ahead and go into our cool down, which is stretching both the upper and lower body. All right. All right, is everyone ready to get started with our warm-up? Give me a big thumbs up. All right, awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with arm circles. So we're gonna do 10 small ones to the front, 10 small ones to the back, and then we're gonna do 10 big ones to the front, and then 10 big ones to the back. All right, so we're gonna get started with our small ones to the front. So arms out to the side, and then we're gonna go to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 10 small to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to go 10 to the front. Big arm circles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And 10 to the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right, now we're going to get into our jumping jacks. So we're going to do 12 of these all together. So starting with our feet together, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Next, we're going to get into our inchworms. So I'll show you guys what those look like first, and then we'll do them all together. All right. So I'm going to show you from this side. So we're standing with our feet about shoulder width apart. We're going to bend down as if we're touching the ground, and we're going to walk our hands forward and come into a plank position, and then walk our hands all the way back and stand back up. All right, we're going to do 5 of those all together. So starting with our feet shoulder width apart, we're going to bend down till we touch the floor. Walk your hands forward until you get into a plank position. Walk those hands all the way back to your toes and stand back up. Good. Again, all the way down to the ground. Walk those hands out to a plank. Walk those hands all the way back in, and stand up nice and slow for 2. And bend back, down and touch the floor. Walk those hands out till we reach a plank. Walk those hands all the way back in and stand up nice and slow. Good. We got 2 more, guys. Again, bend forward and touch the ground. Walk those hands out till you reach a plank. Walk those hands back in. Stand up nice and slow for 4. And last one. Bend down and touch the ground. Walk those hands all the way out to a plank. And we're going to walk those hands back in and come up nice and slow for 5. Perfect. Awesome job, guys. All right, next we're going to get into some lunges. So we're going to start, I believe we did these a few weeks ago. So we're going to start in a lunge position already. All right, if you need to hold on to something, you can absolutely do so for balance. So we're going to have our right leg forward, and we're going to have our left leg behind us, and our left leg is going to be on our toes. All right. So what we're going to do, we're already in our lunge position. So what we're going to do, we're going to bend our legs down into a lunge and come back up and keep those legs where they are. We want to make sure that our hips are square to the front and down and back up for 2. Down, back up for 3. Down, up 4. Down, up 5. Down, up 6. Down, up 7, 3 more. Down, up 8. Down, 9, last one. Down, 10. Good job. All right, shake those legs out, and we're going to switch legs. So our left leg is in front, and our right leg is behind us on our toes. So we want to make sure, again, our hips are square to the front, our chest is nice and upright, and we're coming straight down. We're not leaning forward, not leaning backwards, and our front knee is not going over our toe. All right, so again, left leg in front. We're going to bend down into our lunge and back up for 1. Good. Down, up 2, down, up 3, down, up 4, down, up 5, down, up 6, down, up 7, keep it up, guys, down, up 8, down, up 9, last one, down, up 10. Perfect. Shake those legs out, shake those arms out. That concludes our warm-up. So let's go ahead and grab a drink of water and go ahead and grab your weights, and we will get down onto the ground. All right. Give us a few more seconds for those that are getting their water. All right, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hold up circuit number 1 again. So we have our push-ups, we have our seated shoulder press, we have our Superman rows, and we have our Russian twist. Okay. So I'm going to bring my weights by me. So we do not need weights for this first exercise. I know all of you guys are pros at push-ups. So I'll go ahead and show quickly our modified version of our push-up and our full version. All right. So for our modified version, we're going to lie down on the ground, and we are going to have our hands by our shoulders. Our legs our feet are going to be in the air, and we're going to push straight up. Okay. So we're in our push-up position already. So making sure that everything is squeezed from our glutes to our core. And we want to come down as far as we can and push back up. Okay? So come down and push back up. All right, only go down as far as you can. So for our full version, we're going to be in a plank position. All right, making sure everything is squeezed. Our shoulders are in line with our wrists. Our body is in a flat line. Our head is in line. And we're going to come down as far as we can and push back up. Come down and push back up. All right, so we're going to do 10 of those all together. I'll do 5 of the modified version and 5 of the full version. So starting with our modified version, we're going to come up, getting into position, and down.
I'm sorry, I'm late.
Up 1. That's okay. Down. Up 2. Down. Up 3. Down. Up 4. Down. Up 5. I'm going into the full version now. Down. Up 1. Down. Up 2. Down. Up 3. Down. Up 4. Last one. Down. Up 5. Perfect. All right, shake out those arms because now we have our seated shoulder press. So we're going to go ahead and grab our weights for this one. All right. So I'm choosing to sit in a crisscross position. So just because we're on the floor in a seated position, we still have to make sure that we're keeping our good posture and we're keeping our core nice and engaged on the floor. All right, so I'll show you guys the shoulder press first. So I have my weights and they're up by my shoulders. All right, so when you're holding your weights, you want to make sure that your palms are out just like this, okay? And my weights would fit perfectly in my hands right now. All right, so palms facing forward, kind of in like a U position. Okay, so we have our weights here, and we're going to press up over our head and come back down. So keep that core nice and tight as you come up and nice and tight as you go down. Okay, so we're going to try 10 of those all together. Make sure that we're sitting upright. Okay, again, keeping that core nice and engaged. Your posture is very, very important. And when we press up, we want to make sure it's coming straight up, not too forward and not behind our head. All right, because then we could end up getting injured and we don't want that. All right, so we have our weights. We're going to press up for 1 and back down. Good. Press up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, 7, up, 8, 2 more guys, up, 9, last one, up, 10. Perfect. Go ahead and place those weights down. That was awesome, guys. So next, we're going to go into our Superman rows. So I'll show you guys those. So here we're going to be lying on our stomach. So make sure you have enough room in front of you and in back of you because our legs and arms are going to go up, okay? So what we're going to do for these, arms are out in front of us, legs are out straight behind us. We're going to lift our arms and our legs up at the same time, squeezing that lower back in your glutes and your legs. All right, so we're going to come up. We're going to bend down, try and squeeze our shoulder blades, come up and lie back down. Okay, so again, arms and legs come up at the same time. We're going to bend those arms into a U position, like our shoulder press, squeezing those shoulder blades, come up and back down. All right, I can't really see. Is everybody good with those? Just give me a thumbs up, even if you're on the floor. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our Superman rows. So arms and legs out. We're gonna come up, squeeze, up, back down, 1, up, squeeze, up, down, 2, up, squeeze, up, down, 3, up, squeeze, up, down, 4, up, squeeze, up, down, 5, halfway there, up, squeeze, up, down, 6, up, squeeze, up, down, 7, 3 more, up, squeeze, up, down, 8, 9, up, squeeze, up, down, last one, up, squeeze, up, and back down. Good job, guys. Go ahead and stay on the floor. We're gonna get off our stomachs, but stay on the floor. So our last exercise for circuit number 1, we have our Russian twist. So I'll go ahead and show you guys from the side. So we're gonna start sitting on our glutes, and for a modified version, you can have your feet on the ground. We're gonna lean back, and what I like to do is hold one of my hands like this. So we're gonna twist from one side to the other. Twist and twist, okay? Now for a more challenging version, you're gonna lift those legs in the air, same thing, twist from one side to the next, one to the next. All right, now if you want an even more challenging, if you want even more of a challenge, you could choose to hold a weight. So you could choose to have your feet on the ground or up in the air. And same concept, holding that weight, we're gonna twist from one side to the other. One side to the other. All right, so we're gonna do 10 of those all together in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect, guys. That concludes circuit number 1. So go ahead, get up nice and slowly, take your time. You guys are gonna grab a drink of water, and then we're gonna try and do circuit number 1 one more time.
Okay, now.
Sorry I'm late, Sammie.
That's okay. Thanks for joining. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for joining. All right, I'll give us a few more seconds to get some water.
Sammie, did you get your shot yet?
I did.
I just got mine today,
You did?
yeah, but I'm okay. I'm good to go.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do circuit number 1 one more time. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get down onto the ground. We're gonna do our push-ups. So you could choose to do the modified version or the full version. We're gonna do 10 all together. All right, started in 3, 2, 1, go. Down, up 1, down, up 2, down, up 3, down, up 4, down, up 5, down, up 6, down, up 7, down, up 8, 2 more, down, position and grab your weights, we're going to get into our shoulder press. So again, making sure that we have good posture, keeping that core nice and engaged. Don't let loose and lean back. Don't lean forward, nice and upright. And we're going to put our weights up by our shoulders and press up for 1, back down. Good. Up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, up, down 8, up, 9, last one, up for 10. Perfect. All right. Go ahead and put those weights down to the side. We're going to roll onto our stomachs, and we're going to get ready for our Superman rows. All right. So our arms and legs are out straight. We're going to lift up, squeeze, up, down 1, up, squeeze, up, down 2, up, squeeze, up, down 3, up, squeeze, up, down 4, up, squeeze, up, down 5, up, squeeze, up, down 6. Good job, guys. Up, squeeze, up, down 7, up, squeeze, up, down 8, up, squeeze, up, down 9. Last one, guys. Up, squeeze, up, down 10. Perfect. Our last exercise for circuit number 1, we have our Russian twist. So again, you can choose to do the modified version or a more challenging version, and you can choose to add weight or not add weight. All right. So we're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Twist, twist, 1, twist, twist, 2, twist, twist, 3, twist, twist, 4, twist, twist, 5, twist, twist, 6, twist, twist, 7, twist, twist, 8, twist, twist, 9, last one, twist, twist, 10. All right, good job, guys. So go ahead, stand up nice and slow, take your time, grab yourselves a drink of water, and we're gonna get into circuit number 2. You guys are doing awesome.
I do. Thank you.
So while you guys are grabbing your drinks of water, I'm going to hold up circuit number 2 again. We have our front raise, our lateral or our side raise. We have hammer rows, and we have sit-ups.
I never realized doing these exercises can make you feel so strong. It kind of gives you a cramp in the arm, but it's the cramp that's very powerful, and it's helping us.
Yes.
And it also makes us stronger.
Hey.
All right, guys.
Sorry, Sammie, I think I just accidentally muted you.
That's okay.
It's
All
okay.
right.
Everyone makes mistakes.
All right, guys, we're going to get into circuit number 2. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our front raises. So if you have weights, go ahead and use those. We want to make sure that these weights are a little bit lighter, especially for these next 2 exercises that we're doing. All right, so we're going to start with our front raises. So the back side of my hand is facing forward. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring our weights up and back down. All right, so show you from the side. So up, back down. All right, you want to make sure that they're in line with your shoulders and they're not coming up above your shoulders. Okay. So we're going to do 8 of these all together. So we're going to come up, down 1, good. Up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, last one, up, down 8, perfect. All right, so now for our lateral raise or our side raise, we're gonna have the weights by our side. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come up to the side and back down, all right? We wanna make sure that we're not coming too forward and we're not coming too back, all right? We're coming straight out and back in, all right? So we're gonna do 8 of those all together. Ready? And up, down 1, up, down 2, making sure we're not coming past our shoulder level. Up, down 3, good job. Up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, last one, up, down 8, perfect. If you need to put your weights down and give your arms a little break, you can absolutely do so. And we're gonna get into our hammer rows. Right. So if you guys need to put your weights down, take a little break, you can go ahead and do so while I'm showing you guys this exercise. All right. So what we're gonna do, we have our feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna bend over at the hip. All right, so you see that my back is nice and flat. All right, so it's not arched, it's not hollowed, it's in a flat line. So we're squeezing that core, keeping that core engaged, and we're holding our weights just like this. They're not turned this way, not turned this way. They're straight up and down, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that position again. We're gonna bring our elbows up and back down, okay? So we're gonna lift our elbows as high as we can and come back down. So you wanna make sure that your shoulders are staying nice and relaxed. They're not hiked up as you're down. Nice and relax them. So bend up and back down. All right. Do we think we could try 8 of those all together? All right, let's do it. So get into our position. Feet about shoulder width apart. We're gonna bend slightly at our hips, making sure we're keeping that core nice and tight. Our back is nice and flat. And we're gonna bring our elbows back and back down for 1. Up, down 2. Up, down 3. Up, down 4. Good job, guys. Up, down 5. Up, down 6. Up, down 7. Last one. Up, down 8. Perfect, guys. Now for our last exercise for circuit number 2, we're going to get down onto the ground and do our sit-ups. All right. So if you would like to use a weight for these, you can absolutely do so. So if you want to use the weight, you can hold it right up here by your chest. So we're down on the ground and you're sitting up with that weight and coming back down. Okay. You can also choose to not use the weight as well. All right, so we're gonna get onto the ground on our backs, our knees up in the air, feet flat on the ground. We're gonna come and sit up, squeezing that core, and slowly come back down. Squeeze all the way up, nice and control back down for 2. Squeeze all the way up, back down, slow for 3. Squeeze all the way up, and down for 4. Squeeze all the way up. Down 5. Squeeze up. Down 6. Squeeze up. Down down 7, squeeze up, down 8, squeeze up, down 9, last one, squeeze all the way up, and slowly back down for 10. Perfect. We're gonna go ahead and come to a standing position, nice and slow. Go ahead and grab yourselves a drink of water. We're gonna repeat circuit number 2 one more time, and then we're gonna get into our cool down. Good job, everyone. All right. All right, it looks like we have just about everyone. So go ahead and grab your weights again, and we're gonna get started with those front raises. All right, doing 8 altogether. We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, 2 more, up, down 7, last one, up, down 8. Good job, guys. Shake out those arms a little bit, and we're gonna get into our lateral or our side raises. So making sure our core is nice and engaged, all right? And we're gonna come up, down 1, up, down 2, nice and controlled, up, down 3, good guys, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, 2 more, up, down 7, last one, up, down 8, perfect. Next, we're gonna get into our hammer rows. All right, so again, we're gonna be about shoulder width apart. We're gonna bend slightly at our hips. All right, making sure that our core is still engaged, our back is nice and flat, our weights are in front of us, and we're gonna bend those arms back as high as they can and straighten them back down. Come up, back down for 2, up, down for 3, up, down for 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, 2 more, up, down 7, last one, up, down 8. Good job, guys. Go ahead and take a seat on the ground. So we're going to get into our sit-ups. Right. So again, you could choose to use a weight or not use a weight for these. All right, doing 10 all together, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Up, down 1, come up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, good job guys, keep it up, down 7, up, down for 8, 2 more, up, down 9, last one, up, down 10. Awesome, go ahead and put your weight down if you had one. We're gonna take our time getting up. You guys are gonna go ahead and grab yourselves a drink of water because that concludes circuit number 2. And now we are going to get into our cool down, which which is stretching both the upper and lower body. So go ahead and grab, I'll give you a few seconds, grab a drink of water, and we'll get into our cool down. Looks like I got just about everyone back. I'll give us a few more seconds and then we'll start with our stretching. All right, guys. We're gonna start with our stretches. So feet, get my weights out of the way. Don't trip over them. All right. So we're gonna start with our feet about shoulder width apart or a little bit further. We're gonna take our right arm and bring it across, and we're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take that right arm behind your head. Then we're going to stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Switch arms and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take that right arm. We're going to bring it all the way across the left side and stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing, other side, that left arm. Bring it all the way over and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. We're going to take both of our hands. We're going to reach for the center and try and touch the ground. And we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Walk those hands over to our left foot and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Walk those hands over to that right side and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Walk back to the center and we're going to sit down into our butterfly position. So we want the soles of our feet to touch. And we're going to stretch our hands out in front of us and hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come back up. Keep that left leg where it is. Straighten that right leg out. And we're going to reach for those right toes and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring that right leg in. Bring that left leg out. Reach for those left toes and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Keep that left leg where it is. Bring that right leg out. We're going to reach as far as we can in the center. And we're going to hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. We're going to bring those legs in nice and slow. So we have them both out in front of us. And we're going to reach forward for our toes and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're gonna come to a standing position, nice and slow. All right, so we're gonna stretch out our quad muscles, our calf muscles, and we just stretched out our hamstrings. So if you need to hold on to something, you can absolutely do so for balance. We're gonna start on our right leg. We're gonna bring that left leg behind us so we get a nice stretch, and we're gonna hold that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Go ahead and switch legs. So standing on that left leg, bring that right leg behind us, and we're gonna hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. If you have a wall that you could hold on to, or you can, or if you don't, you can just lean forward onto that front leg. We're going to start with our right leg in front of us, left leg behind, and we're going to lean into that right leg, stretching our left calf muscles, and we're going to stretch and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Switch legs. So that left leg is in front, and we're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So we're going to come to a standing position. Our feet are together. We're going to take a deep breath on the way up and exhale on the way down. And inhale on that way up. And exhale on that way down. Last one. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Gonna roll up nice and slowly. Right. And that concludes our workout for tonight. I just want to thank you guys so much for joining me tonight.
Well, you're
guys,
very welcome, Sammie.
You guys all did such an awesome job, and I'm so proud of each and every one of
So did
you.
you, Sammie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
For those
bye,
of you who are
Sammie.
participating in
Thank you.
Thank you.
for those of you that
Thank you.
are challenge, I'm gonna go ahead and mute everyone. For those of you that are participating in the total body challenge, I'm going to give everyone tonight's code word, which is call. C-A-L-L. Call. So remember to log that
Got it.
to earn points. Sammie, thank you so much. That was a great workout. I hope everyone enjoyed it, and I hope you all have a great night.
Thank you,
You too.
Sammie.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Amelia. Bye,
Thank
Sammie.
you.